Hey everyone, welcome back to FTB Infinity Evolved. And right off the bat, you guys may be wondering, Bentley, why are you underground? Why aren't you up where you normally start at? And, well, Bentley, why do I actually hear lava? Because I've actually been doing a little bit of work down here. A while back ago, we were working with the Industrial Craft 2 pump here and attempts to try to get it to work with some oil. And I actually figured it out since then, and I'm not so much of a fan at the moment. You see this little circle here? This is actually supposed to be facing towards the liquid we want, and in this case, I want some lava, so I'm going to go ahead and shift right click on the top of them with my wrench, and with a little bit of power, so we got our bat box here, we're going to shift right click to send that side that way. He should have power, and you can see he's pumping lava. Now, found a little bit of a problem with this, and you'll be able to notice it here really quick. He only has a limited range here, and then he stops. Now I'm going to go ahead and place the fluid ejector upgrade in here, which we've already made one for our coolant stuff upstairs, and it's going to start filling our tank up here with lava. Now the other problem is, as soon as it's done, wow, this is actually going relatively quick. Look at that. Going crazy. It's gonna wind up stopping, and it's gonna do this because it only has a limited range, and it also cannot go any further than this. I'm assuming it probably can't even pick that up if that was even directly underneath it. Yeah, and I thought it worked with the mining pipes, but I guess it doesn't. Maybe that's, I think it's only for the actual miner, I guess. So little bit of a bummer, because I was kind of hoping to use something a little bit new, but in this case, yeah, probably not. So I do have some use for today. I got to get some lava going, because, well, we do need a nice supply of obsidian. So I figured it'd be kind of a good idea to go ahead and get this up and running real quick. Go ahead and get us a decent supply coming in of, ooh, there we go, get out of here. Of obsidian before we get too far in. Now, it's been quite an adventure for me today, guys. I've been trying a couple different things that I wanted to actually work on. I've moved some stuff. You guys will notice I probably have some new items like the pickaxe here. I actually want to maybe do a little bit of upgrading on this soon enough, just because I'm not a big fan of like the Matic and the pickaxe, because I still have a major enemy. That enemy being gravel. Did something steal my block? Seriously, man. And I did move some stuff down here. Thinking about making this kind of like my my retro-ish processing area. Currently, I got the creosote going in here with some blocks of coal, going to blocks of coal coke, filling up this, because I've been doing some work on the airship. Not really nothing too crazy, just something a little minor at the moment. And you'll probably be able to see it from here. Yep, there we go. So we kind of got a platform established up there, and that's basically all treated wood from Immersive Engineering. I got a plan, hopefully, and it'll work out very good in the near future, but a few more changes upstairs as well. Didn't really like the whole hex plating thing, so I went with a sturdy technical block like we did over here. I just really did not like that hex plating too much, and one of my fans broke, so I'm going to have to fix that too. Maybe get an actual fan that knows how to work in there. So I've done a lot of mining since last episode, and I've come to the conclusion that I really do need some form of automated mining very, very soon. And, well, maybe in the next episode we'll work on that, but I may end up working on something today that might help us reach that point, and that would be right down here. This little fella. And this has been sitting here for a few hours now. Probably about, I want to say 6, maybe 6 hours. And it's at 51% currently. So these are Certus quartz seeds. And these little fellas are made with Certus quartz dust and sand. And that gives you 2 of them. And then you just toss them into water. They will not despawn. And you just let them wait. Now, there's a way to actually speed up this process, and that would be through applied energistics. Now, I'm wondering if I can actually go through with that process, or if I'm going to have to wait. But as it sits right now, I've just been kind of letting it run and do its thing in the meantime. If it works by the time we get there, then cool. If not, then I'll see if I can't maybe help speed it along. You can also see I've been working with buildcraft gates. Check this out. Tank equals full, emit a redstone signal. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be using this today. There might be a different method of going about this, but this is kind of like the fun method I want to go through and have a little bit of, fun with, right? So that's the name of the game. Let's get started. We want to jump in here, and I want to make myself, for one, let's see, not those. I need some obsidian, right? So I did head off to the nether. Oh, and here it is right here. An ender chest. There we go. And I did get a nice supply of ender pearls just from killing some endermen. So really awesome there. Let's go and grab some better barrels. And you may be wondering already what I've got planned. And some of you guys may already know exactly what I have planned. And that would be taking our ender chest. This is a vanilla ender chest. Now, looking through NEI, I can't tell if this was intentional or not, or if it was overlooked. But the ender chest here for the B space upgrade on the better barrels, well, this can also normally use a vanilla ender chest. And you can see it's cycling through a whole bunch of colors through the ender storage ender chests, which are, quite frankly, a pain to make. A regular ender chest is kind of insane. So let's take a look. Chest, there we go. Ender chest requires 3 iron chests, an ender tank frame, which actually requires a machine frame, the resonant version, and some eyes of ender with enderium. Granted, it does give you 8 of them, so that's kind of nice. A little bit of crushed obsidian. Now, thing is, the ender tank is about just as expensive, except it requires 3 cauldrons, an ender tank frame, which is the exact same stuff. So I would use this system, but it's gonna take a little while for me to actually get there, so I try to come up with something a little bit more creative in the meantime, and that would be these guys, the B space upgrades for our better barrels. So I'm gonna go ahead and make another one of those guys real quick. Let's grab ourselves, actually we're gonna need 2 ender pearls. We're also gonna need, I believe, 3 iron ingots, and we're gonna need some cinder pearls, which I think only 1 more should be good. We'll turn this little fella into some blaze dust. This is basically my early game of getting blaze powder without having to go to the nether, the evil place. And we should only need a couple more pistons, which I already have ready to go. Toss those guys in there. And we have 2 B-Space upgrades. This is exactly what we're going to want and need. And we're going to go ahead and place down these barrels, okay? We're going to go ahead and also right-click on them with our B-Space upgrade. If you're familiar with better barrels, then you probably know what I'm going to be talking about. If not, then this might be a little lesson for you. Now, if you right-click on this, it's just going to put them in there. Now, shift right-click actually applies upgrades. It says not enough slots for this upgrade. You'll need at least 2 to supply this. So we're going to need to make ourselves some upgrades, some structure upgrades. So if we type in MK, this will give us our structural upgrades, which gives us more slots and to actually do stuff with on our barrels. 1 should be just fine. I'm going to go with some fences and planks, and everything should be fine afterwards. So let's go ahead and get some of these. Boom. Let's get some fences. Bam. A few planks, and actually we're going to need 2 sets. And then we should be good to go. There we go. So we're going to shift right click these guys on both of them, and we should be able to apply now our upgrades. Actually, hold on. That's only 1, right? Oh yeah, we only have 1 because I had none before. We do need to make the second one. Roger that. Derp, derp, derp. So yeah, we do need to supply ourselves with a couple more upgrades. No big deal. Just requires a little bit of iron. I know. I overlooked it. I was like, oh, we already have 1 slot. I thought we had 1 slot by default. I was trying to give it too much credit. That's right. That's where we go. So anyways, they look cooler, silver and grayish looking anyway. I like them better. All right, let's shift right click now, and now we can actually apply this to both of them. We want them applying to both of them, and we're going to go ahead and make a tuning fork, and that's made just like so. B-Space tuning fork. This little fella doesn't take durability, and don't worry, you will see a durability bar in there, but that's more or less just a timer, not really anything else that's significant. So we want to go ahead and sync these two together. So I'm going to go ahead and say, for instance, this guy is cobblestone. Eventually we are going to change that, but we do want that one for now, just to demonstrate cobblestone. So I'm going to shift right click this with our tuning fork, and our fork starts resonating. Shift right click with this one, and check it out. We have ourselves two barrels that are linked together. Now, that's a little bit of a bug. Don't worry about that. That's not supposed to be there. See, it's not actually there. I promise it's not there. You're making me look bad. Stop it. Anyways, we can put apples in there. That's very strange, but you can see it works. It works now. It's just that was kind of weird. So, granted, we can just break them. We don't have to worry about it no more. We will get all of our stuff back, or we can just use our dolly. And that's pretty much what the dollies came from, was this mod here, better barrels, and we're going to set those up. So we're going to go ahead and place these just kind of up here for now, and kind of work on the next part of this whole build, and that would be getting ourselves an actual pump again. So I'm going to make a separate one real quick from the other one that we actually currently already have, just because, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and craft this up real quick, guys, and I think should have some quartz. Yep, right there. So I'm going to go ahead and craft this up real quick, guys. I'll be back in just a minute after I get myself another pump, and I'll probably try to go ahead and get a few other things ready as well, and we'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, and we're back, just about to finish making myself a hardened machine frame. I'm probably going to go ahead and let it make 2, because I do have everything in there for it to make 2. Just might as well have an extra one on hand as well, in case I do need it. So I'm going to go ahead and let it make that, and I do need to make up a few other things. I want to make myself a block placer from open blocks, which is going to require piston, a little bit of redstone, so boom, some cobblestone. Oh good, we do have one piston left. Nice! We need a couple of pieces of iron, which I do not have on me, and a little bit more cobblestone. So let's just do that. Should be enough. Couple pieces of iron, and we're all happy again. Nice. Actually, I might need a little bit more, because I think I want to make something else too. Indecisive. So there we go. We have ourselves the block placer from open blocks. Now this is a pretty cool and interesting little block. Let me go ahead and make sure that it's going to work the way I want it to, which is by placing this tank down on a redstone signal. Okay, that one doesn't work, and maybe we need to do a different, or do you need a, really? Do you just not work? Block placer, yes, you are indeed a block placer. You're supposed to work and place blocks, right? Why you no place blocks? This guy is not working. Work! Why you no work? Okay, well, the nice thing is we do have another block placer, which is from Project Red, and it also has another one as well. We do have the block breakers, if I can actually type it in. There's actually a couple different ones. There's also some from Mine Factory. I want to try this one, but let's go ahead and try the one from Project Red first, just because it is a little bit cheaper to make. We do need some pistons and more cobblestone, so let's just do this, and let's just go ahead and make ourselves a nice stack of these, a stack of those. Yep, I am making a full stack of pistons just because we do need them. It's definitely going to be something we're going to be using thoroughly, so we might as well just go ahead and do it. Get it over with. All right, there we go. We got 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. Wish I really had my iBench. That thing is just downright amazing. It makes this a lot faster process, but nonetheless, there we go. We got that up and running. No big deal. We need 1 more iron ingot. We also need some sticks, which I believe are already over there, and another piece of redstone, and a couple pieces of cobble. Let's just go ahead and grab another stack of you. And those, we're going to need a iron pick. Boom. And then lastly, we should be able to, seriously, don't have the redstone. That's what it was. There it is. Let's try that one more time. Bam! Okay, it doesn't like the pickaxe. I should have known. Okay, I put my piston back. I was going to say, you just did not eat my piston, did you? But there we go. We have ourselves the block breaker. All right. Let's see. Let's place this guy down. All right, so this looks pretty much like I remember. Let's go ahead and place a lever down. That looks like it's doing something, right? So that's a good sign. Let's place it down this. Oh, what do you know? And it retains its fluid data, which is amazing and what I like to see. So we're going to go ahead and use that one. This one, I don't know what's going on with him. There's something wrong with this guy, the block placer. All right, well, anyways, let's go ahead and get ourselves maybe the other one from Project Red, which is going to require a chest, another piston, and some more iron. So a couple pieces of iron. Don't believe I have a chest in here at all. No. And then we just need some redstone over here. A little bit of you. Chest. Think I got everything pretty much, except for my chest. There we go. And block placer. There we are. So now, the question is, are you going to place this down for me? Interesting. I was a little worried about this, but it's not such a hassle to really fix, and it could just be the way this is actually positioned as well. Granted, I do kind of want it the way it was, but you know, let's kind of play around with this for a second. Let's put you there. I'm just gonna test real quick. I'm assuming maybe a different position is needed. Place you there. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out this guy. Let's place a piece of cobblestone in. I'm assuming maybe the block placers are just not working, or I'm just really, really dumb. I don't know. That's pretty sure it's supposed to be doing something. But, like I said, that's not really super big problem. I should be able to get this going. Now, I'm also curious as to whether this will place this into an adjacent inventory if there is one. So let's grab our dolly. You guys kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. Place this guy there. Let's see if this actually places into an adjacent inventory. Oh, well then. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. So, block placer. Not sure what's going on. Not 100%, so not going to worry about it. So I do have 2 hardened machine frames. So, in the meantime, might wind up using both of them. So first off, we want to make obsidian. And for that, we're going to need the good old igneous extruder from thermal expansion. That's right. We're going to need some gears, which we should already have the copper gears. I think I actually have some over here. Oh, there they are, hiding from me. All right, so we got a hardened machine frame. We got a piston. We're going to need a couple pneumatic servos, and by that I mean just one. So we're going to grab some redstone. We're going to need a piece of iron. This system's great. If only I could get used to crafting in it, it would be wonderful. But I really cannot. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. Not a fan, I guess. The whole shift clicky thing in there is just kind of finicky. I don't know why. Oh yeah, it was 2 iron. My bad. It's fine, we'll get one more. But I do really need to get some sort of automated mining up and running very soon. I think we're pretty much at that point where we can do that now. So I don't really see a problem with just trying to tackle it. And like I said, just kind of waiting for that to finish over in the water there, the Certus quartz seeds. It would be really nice if those guys would actually finish soon. It would be great. But here we go, we have ourselves a igneous extruder, the hardened form. You'll also notice I have the hardened form. Wow. Jeez. Anyways, everything aside, we have a transfer node liquids and world interaction upgrade. This is going to be to supply us water. This is something we've done a couple times already. As you can see, we got it set up on this guy up here. That's what that was. And we're going to set this up yet again. Now, we'll place this downstairs next to our pump. I also made another... Oh, it shows side configurations when you hold shift over it. That is really cool. That is really cool. Nice. That's awesome. So I did make another HP capacitor just to go ahead and power the pump. There should be more than enough power in here to make this last for a while, just so that way I don't have to worry about anything else. Some people are probably going to say, you know, we could use maybe like... Can I upgrade this home? Oh, yeah, we can. Some people might say, you know, we probably want to use like some sort of lava power, but all lava power in the pack on the expert mode is disabled, so not really something we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the reinforced portable tank here, just so that way it can actually hold even more, and we'll work up here again in a minute. But for now, let's go ahead and pick up this guy. Let's head down and start doing a little bit of work on our pump. So let's see, we got this, we got our structure pipe here. This is from Buildcraft. It's pretty much just for, in a sense, like gates or stringing wire and stuff. And I already made some of the Buildcraft red pipe wire, which was just a little bit of iron, redstone, and some sort of red dye in your assembly table. And then one of those with a regular chipset made me this little guy, the basic gate. So we're going to set this up. It's going to be my... kind of some of my first uses into gates. I don't really use them very often, so it might be a nice little experience to jump right into. Let's go ahead and put some of this junk away I don't really need on me at the moment. I may need another structure pipe, actually, so let's go ahead and grab a couple more. When you make these as well, you do get quite a few of them, so it is a nice thing. There we go. And let's head down to the large lava source that I did find while mining. So let's head down here, right down this way. I hear squishies. I'm not worried about them. So I've done a lot of mining, as you guys can probably tell. There's a lot of ores and other things still left down here. A lot of silver I've found, and I really don't need all that silver. I already have enough. So this is actually where I'm considering setting up the pump at, because there seems to be a pretty decent sized lake of lava, even though a lot of it is already turned to obsidian because of, well, water and such, of course. But hopefully we can get this resolved with our little pump and pick up everything that we can. So we're going to go ahead and place this guy here, and in the meantime, we'll place our reinforced tank on top. This might take a little bit of setting up, but once we get it all said and done, it should be just fine, no issues. And then on this capacitor here, I've actually set up on all sides, so holding shift over it, you can see everything is output orange. So it's going to output on every side, so once we place this next to him, our pump should start pumping lava. Pretty cool stuff. Nice. So this is going to start draining and pumping all of the lava from within this large area here. Whatever's connected to the source underneath it, it's going to try to pick up everything connected to that flowing block or that actual block it's connected to. So we should hopefully get this thing all nice and full very soon. In the meantime, place a cobblestone structure pipe here. We're also going to go ahead and set up our basic gate right there. Right click on this guy, and we're going to left click here until it says contains fluid in tank, and then we're going to make sure it says tank full. And then when it is, we're going to tell it to send a redstone signal. So currently, because there's no red line here, it's off. So the tank's not full. We'll see in a minute. It will turn on, and we're going to run this pipe wire over this way, connecting onto our structure pipe here, so that way it connects to the Buildcraft gate. I'm pretty sure it'll work that way just fine. We do want to get some more of a platform set up here because I don't want bad stuff to happen and lose our stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on top. Should not hurt anything. And I want to make sure we also put it up here as well. Don't really like the bad stuff happening. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and place our block breaker right there. And as soon as it does, I'm assuming this should work on that redstone signal. And we did not bring that other barrel. Shame on us. But we should see it work here in just a second. Scared the crap out of me. All right, so this is actually on. Unfortunately, it's not sending the signal through the pipe as I had hoped. It could have done this wrong as well. Can I do something like this? Yeah, I'm not a big, well, worker with the redstone pipe stuff and red pipe wire. This is the part I was a little worried about. Is actually trying to transfer the signal over. Regardless, I should be able to set up something. I have a little bit of knowledge of some redstone stuff, so we should be able to get something up and running at least. I'm going to head back up real quick. I'm going to grab that barrel for one, and I may grab a few redstone components, some vanilla components as well, and we'll be back in just a minute as soon as I get all the stuff we need. Alright guys, and we're back. I may have possibly derped a little bit. I did kind of do a little bit of thinking and remembering when Teddy used to do some work with these gates here, so I'm going to go ahead and try this out. I went ahead and set up another basic gate, so I made another one, and set it up to pipe signal off equals redstone signal. I think we want it to do that. So when the pipe is on, it should emit a signal here, emitting a signal to our block breaker. I also went ahead and removed a couple buckets of lava out of our tank here. So I'm going to pick this guy up, hopefully without it falling into lava, because that would be ironic. And let's see if this works. Alright, so it's emitting the pipe signal. Okay, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. You. Is it because the side it's on? Hold on a minute. Let's see. Let's pick you up. Let's put him over here and him over here. Just makes me wonder if it's not like the side it's on or something. Tank full. Emit red pipe signal. So pipe signal's actually lit up for a change. It's working the way I wanted to. And then red pipe signal on, emit redstone signal. Haha! Perfect! That's what I wanted to see. So, there we go. We have it. Anytime we place this guy here, it's automatically going to get placed into our barrel. So, we got ourselves a nice little system here, guys. So we pretty much just have to cycle it, more or less. We have to find a way to actually send it back and place it back on top of the pump when we're ready. So that's a little bit of the problem with the block placer system. So I might have to figure something out about that. But for now, we can have it set up to go up here. And I'm going to go ahead and make one more thing out of our other machine frame. And that's going to be another fluid transposer. Do I want to do another fluid transposer? I could. Copper gears. All right, let's go ahead and grab another copper gear. Can I? Oh, I don't have any. I don't have the thing set up, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and request 4 of these guys. We'll make our way back here. We'll just go ahead and pop those guys in there, and here very quickly we'll have ourselves another copper gear. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and grab whatever else we need. Reception coil. I don't have a reception coil. I thought I had another reception coil. I guess I don't. Believe that would be a piece of gold and 2 redstone. Get those guys going. And are you done with your... Nope, not yet. No big deal, no rush. Just checking. Just checking. Redstone reception coil. That guy goes there. We got an extra bucket. We need 2 pieces of glass. Not in there. You done yet? You done yet? Not done yet. Wait, are you done yet? Gear. Nope, that's not the right one. All right, 2 pieces of glass. 2 of you, my friends. And is my gear done yet? Yep, there it is. Finally. Took you long enough. There we go. And we should finally have our second fluid transposer. Now this guy is actually going to eject into our igneous extruder. We're going to have that set up over... So you can see we got our barrel there. Let's actually go ahead and pick that up while we're here. I was actually thinking about setting this up down here just because this is kind of the whole area that I'm wanting to do. Obviously, I am going to be getting in those guys soon enough. But let's go ahead and set this up maybe... Let's do it right here. Yeah, this should work. We'll put this guy here for now. And our fluid transposer. We should be able to set this onto blue on the top. We do need to get power down here as well. And then right there we'll have that guy. We'll have this eject fluids out on the blue side. Right? We have to get a little bit of stuff going. We're going to select Obsidian in our igneous extruder here, and we're also going to need to go ahead and get ourselves some water as well, which there should be some down here. Ample amount. Set us up a nice little water source here. Now, unfortunately, we can't go underneath because we do have nothing underneath here. Actually, hold on. No. Oh, no, we might be okay. Because this is the wall. Ooh. Nice. Or we could go back behind it, I guess. Yeah, that'll work too. Let's just do that. Make life easier for us. There we go. Because that's what we like to do. We like to make life easy. Easy life is good life. Alright, we'll set up our water source. And then here in a minute, I'm going to figure out... I'm going to have to run some power down here. Figure out what I'm going to do here. But I do have my... Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's down there on the pump. I forgot. Yep. Might need to make another one. Or, like I said, send some power down here. One or the other. And then we'll go ahead and put our world interaction upgrade in here. We're also going to need to get some more pipes. Let's go ahead and have that insert on the back with blue. Blue on the left as well. So, like I said, this isn't going to automatically fill into the fluid transposer. We do need to have a way to set that up. Now, let's go ahead and pull this guy up for a reason. Let's head back up to our crafting area, and let's make us another upgrade. We need a hopper upgrade. That's right, we're going to need a hopper facade for one, and then we're also going to need the actual hopper upgrade. So let's get ourselves a couple pistons. Chest, where's my pistons at? They're on my person. They're already there. And then just 8 iron, so we'll go ahead and request 10 of those guys. Already got a chest right there, which I probably completely ignored earlier when I needed a chest. Now that I think about it. Whoops, my bad. My bad. And then for one, we'll go ahead and make our hopper upgrade, and then the other one is just wood. So we have all that here. And we'll set that up right like so. Bam, done. You only need one, but it does give you 4, so it's not really that much of a big deal. And second of all, another lead. Let's get 10 of those, 10 of these. We're going to need 2 aluminum. We're going to need 2 treated planks. And we're going to need 3 pieces of steel. And if you can't guess, yes, I am making another HV capacitor. This is just going to solve us a little situation until I get some power running down there, or power generation actually down there. So I'm not sure what I'm going to go with at the moment, but I'll figure something out. Here we go, another HV capacitor. These things are nice and easy to make, which is really nice. All right, we're just going to set this guy up right here. Blue on top. Do I have my other ones? Yes, I do. Set that right there with our electrum wire connecting, and that should go ahead and just cut straight on. Now I'm going to let this run for just a quick second. We'll pick it back up and place it next to our fluid transposer. In the meantime, let's go ahead and set up our sides to orange. Just like we did before, so it doesn't matter where we place it, they're all going to be orange, which means they'll all output. Now that one is orange. Okay, good. Pick this guy up. Everyone's happy. Let's get downstairs and see if we can get this to actually go into our fluid transposer. All right, so we're going to go ahead and apply this upgrade after we've already got the B-Space thing worked out, because otherwise it will not resonate properly. So now we have all of our slots should be used up on this barrel currently, and we're going to right-click with the facade on the bottom, shift right-click on the bottom. Always confuse myself there sometimes. And as you can see, the actual tank comes out of here. We're going to flip this over. Oops, hold on a minute. We might need to get our power down first. Bam! Power coming in. Let's empty. I know we can fill the tank, so we might actually need to place this. Oh, there we go. Lava coming in. Check that out. There we go. I just had to replace it back in there. And we have lava coming into our igneous extruder so that we can come up here. We're going to grab another quick pipe. One of you guys. Bam, that should be all we need. Another thing I want to make real quick, something I've never done was an augment for the igneous extruder. I believe there is one in here that allows us to do a little bit more work with it. Something... accelerated extrusion? Oh, that's it right there. Requires a hardened machine. So what do we need to make this? Just some cobblestone, redstone reception coils. I can do this. Let's go ahead and see that. I want to see how well that actually works. We got the redstone. We need some cobblestone. We already got a little bit in our system there. And then we just need a redstone chipset. There we go. All right, we'll quickly make this up because we are running a little bit fast on time, but when are we not? I'm sure you guys enjoy it nonetheless. You seem to, thankfully. And we have our accelerated augment card. We're going to place this in our igneous extruder. And I am going to get another chest going as well. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. We're going to set this in here. So that makes us 4 obsidian per actual run. It's actually just going to make it faster, more or less. And then we'll just apply this. We got water coming in. And it should make us 4 obsidian at a time. Look at that. Oh, that is so wonderful. I love it. So now we just have to figure out basically what we want to do to take this tank and send it back down to our pump. Currently, it looks to me like the block placers are just not working the way I had thought they would. I really thought these guys would have actually placed down the blocks. I think they were just disabled. They have to be disabled or something, or maybe I'm just crazy. I have no clue. Like, this one even looks like it's working, but it's just not doing anything. So I have no idea. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's it for today. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. We got ourselves our very first stack of obsidian, and I am very happy to see that. And I'm just gonna let it keep on running, doing its thing, filling up our internal reservoir of lava here. And well, that's it for today, guys. I'll update you guys next time, hopefully, if I can find a way to send that back down towards our pump. And maybe you guys have some ideas as well, things how the block placers aren't currently working at the moment. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, like I said. So anyways, enough of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.